Welcome back! My name is BALLERSCUBA. This is Video Games Over Time. We have made it to 1980. That means it's time for a brief introduction to the culture of 1980. We will start with a toy release. The Rubik's Cube made its international debut at the British Toy and Hobby Fair on January 29th, 1980. Over the course of the next 3 years, around 200 million Rubik's Cubes would be sold worldwide. In technology, DIC's Ethernet was introduced. DIC's Ethernet was named after the three major companies that designed it: DEC, Intel, and Xerox. This standard allowed for the transmittal of information between computers at 10 megabits per second. In American politics, Governor Ronald Reagan defeated incumbent President Jimmy Carter to become President of the United States. In film, the highest-grossing films of 1980 in North America were The Empire Strikes Back, 9 to 5, Stir Crazy, Airplane, and Any Which Way You Can. Some other notable films include Be Forever Yamato, The Blues Brothers, Bon Voyage Charlie Brown, and Don't Come Back. Doraemon, Nobita's Dinosaur. Flash Gordon. Friday the 13th. Gamera, Super Monster. Popeye.
I said fui and I mean fui.
Raging Bull. The Return of the King television film. The Shining. And Superman 2. In sports, the 1980 Winter Olympics were held in Lake Placid, New York. East Germany won the most medals with 23, and the Soviet Union won the most gold medals with 10. However, the biggest highlight may have been the United States men's ice hockey team defeating the Soviet team 4-3 in the semi-final round. This became known as the Miracle on Ice. The 1980 Summer Olympics were held in Moscow. The Soviet Union won the most medals with 195, and the most gold medals with 80. Those numbers are much higher than normal. That is partially because 82 countries, including the United States, boycotted the Olympics in response to the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan in December 1979. In American football, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Los Angeles Rams 31-19 to win Super Bowl XIV. In baseball, the Philadelphia Phillies defeated the Kansas City Royals 4-2 to win the World Series. In basketball, the Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 4-2 to win the NBA Finals. In boxing, Larry Holmes defeated Muhammad Ali by knockout to retain the WBC World Heavyweight title. Sugar Ray Leonard defeated Roberto Duran by technical knockout to regain the WBC World Welterweight title in what became known as the No Moss fight. named for how Duran apparently quit by telling the referee, "No más," Spanish for no more. In hockey, the New York Islanders defeated the Philadelphia Flyers 4-2 to win the Stanley Cup. In golf, the Senior PGA Tour is formally established, showcasing the talents of the best golfers over 50 years old. Tom Watson won the British Open and was the PGA Tour money leader. In NASCAR, Dale Earnhardt won the NASCAR Grand National Series. In comics, 1980 marks the debut of the new Teen Titans, Cyborg, Raven, and Starfire, in DC Comics Presents number 26, Deathstroke in the new Teen Titans number 2, Nemesis in The Brave and the Bold number 166, Emma Frost in Uncanny X-Men number 129, Dazzler in Uncanny X-Men number 130, Hobgoblin in The Amazing Spider-Man number 238, Kitty Pryde in Uncanny X-Men number 129, and She-Hulk in Savage She-Hulk number 1. In television, the highest rated television shows of the 1979-1980 season were 60 Minutes,
a competent,
Three's Company, That's Incredible,
Early to rise,
Alice,
early to bed.
and MASH. Some notable television debuts in 1980 include the Astro Boy remake, the Flintstone Comedy Show, Galactica 1980, Heathcliff, Space Battleship Yamato 3, Super Friends, and the Tom and Jerry Comedy Show.
The Tom and Jerry Comedy Show.
1980 also marks the end of Galactica 1980, Paddington, Spider-Woman, and the Tom and Jerry Comedy Show. In literature, 1980 marks the release of Thomas M. Dish's The Brave Little Toaster, and Douglas Adams's The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Let's move to music. On December 8th, former Beatles singer John Lennon was shot outside his apartment building in New York City. John Lennon was just 40 years old. Finally, I have linked a playlist to the Billboard #1 songs of 1980. And that is the cultural world of 1980, at least from a video game's perspective. My name is BALLERSCUBA. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video where we'll take a closer look at a certain film.